my name is Danny Kobo, and no, this is not the third game I've tried playing because nothing will work for me tonight. Oh my gosh, ad. Seriously, go away. Yes, stop seeing ads. I don't care. I'm not interested. Thank you. Go away. You're still showing it to me. Oh my gosh, can I just do something without everything going wrong? I'm tired. I just did a 12-hour workday. I just need to record something, so we're gonna play some of this. We're gonna ignore the ads and just pretend like it's not happening. Okay, will you press the button? You gain $1 million, but you die in exactly 15 years' time. No, that's not worth it. I'm still young. I've got lots of life to live. Will you let me press the button? Pretty please? Pretty please work? Thank you. I am 10 minutes into recording, and I have not even started anything yet. Okay, next question, please. Let's work. Let's go Speedy Gonzalez. Come on. Okay. You no longer need to eat, sleep, bathe, go to the bathroom. I like doing most of those, but your remaining lifespan is cut by 33%. No. These are stupid questions. They're not ones I care about. They're not hard at all. Why would I want I could get a lot more stuff done if I didn't need to eat, sleep, or breathe. Oh yeah, breathe isn't there. Okay, that's a little weird. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Sorry if things go a little off screen. It loads weird every time. Each time you die, you are reincarnated as any person, gender, social status, and ethnicity you choose while retaining your memories. Okay, but this will happen until the end of all humanity billions of years from now. No, I don't really want to be reincarnated. I just want to live a good life, and that's it. That's all I want. Each time... Oh, that's the same one. I was like, wait, didn't I just get this question? Okay, next one. You to do anything you want. I think that's supposed to be get to do. I wish these ads weren't here. They are driving me nuts. But every time you do this thing, a loved one dies. No! These are stupid! It's not good to get to do everything you want. I'm not gonna do it at the cost of someone's life. Give me some good ones, please, game. I don't want these stupid, easy, ridiculous questions. Seriously. Okay. Let's try. You have the ability to understand, read, and write any language of your choice. But you will never be able to speak in another language, other than your first language, ever. So you can understand, read, and write any language, but you couldn't speak it. I think that's worth it, because even though you can't speak it, you could still do a lot of stuff. You could still translate, like, written words. You could, I don't know. You could do stuff. Doesn't mean you have to speak it all the time. It'd be nice if you could speak it, but not necessarily necessary. You will become internet famous. I don't know if that'll ever happen. But you'll have the most annoying fan base ever. No, I'd rather not be famous. I'm never gonna be famous. And have a super nice, sweet little community. I love my community so much. They're so nice. Moving on, you get the power of all the Avengers to help save the world, but you're constantly on the move, being hunted down as a threat, never seeing your family and friends again. That's a good one. Because this second option is not very nice, but it's at the cost of you having the power to save the world. The Avengers aren't that superhero-y. I love the Avengers, don't get me wrong, but Thor is really the only one with actual, like, powers like that. I mean, Hulk changes into a creature, and Captain America is super strong, and Widow's super awesome, and Iron Man's just a really cool rich dude in a suit. I think it's worth it. Even though I don't enjoy it, at the cost of saving the world, I think it's worth being able to, or worth having to not see people again. It would suck. I don't want it, but you cast a film which guarantees every actor an Oscar win, but you can't cast Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't care! You can make great movies without Leonardo DiCaprio in it. there are plenty of good movies. You'll be able to get out of any supernatural experience or terrifying experience with ease. I don't know why it has to be supernatural there, but you'd have a common chance of having a really bad nightmare each time you sleep. Is that each time I get out of it, I have a chance that night? That's probably a decent one, actually, because imagine you were, like, kidnapped or something horrible, or you put yourself into a situation where other people were in danger. You could get out and get them out of it. I think that's worth having a nightmare or two. I mean, nightmares are horrible, don't get me wrong. I hate them just as much as anyone else, but I think it's worth it. You get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but there are the same amount of people trying to kill you. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth 1 million subscribers. I don't want to die. You switch your life out for another one, but that life is an entirely random one, and you'll lose all memory of ever having switched or being anyone else. Your only guarantee is that this new life will be at least a tiny bit better than yours. Nah, I like my life. It's not the best life. Could be better. Could be a little less stressful. But I like my life, and I don't want to just risk that I'm not in a good situation. I mean, it says it'll be a tiny bit better, but you can't guarantee anything at all. So yeah, that's worth it. There will never be war again, but you have to kill one race forever. You can choose which race to eliminate. That's a bad question. But there'll be never be war again. No, I don't think that's worth it. Because even though it would be amazing to eliminate war in total and never have it happen again, I don't think it's worth it at the cost of lives. And it's not just like one group, like you couldn't like just eliminate the KKK or anything like that. It has to be an entire race, like innocence and all that. And as horrible as war is, there is a point to it. Sometimes, not always. But no, I don't think I'm gonna push that one. A lot of people push the button. Yeah, kind of feel a little bad now. You become Batman, but everyone in your family dies. No, thank you! Batman did not have a very nice life, and I'd rather not have that, please. You gain the ability to smooth talk your way through any situation. So you're basically Silver Tongue from Lord of the Rings. But your voice sounds like macaroni and cheese beef. Oh my gosh! What a vivid description! Oh my gosh! That's a gross sound too when you think about it. Like when you're making it and you're hungry, it sounds really good. It's cheesy, but for an extended period and when it's not associated with macaroni and cheese, I don't think that's worth it. That's really gross. That's pretty half and half. Oh my gosh. Okay, you will become the world's greatest scientist and can create a cure for cancer. But you'll have to battle lifelong clinical depression and chronic procrastination to do it. Oh. Having been someone who's dealt with depression and procrastination, definitely, I don't want to push the button. But you have the chance to create a cure for cancer and other diseases like AIDS and other ones I can't think of right now. And I think if you were that renowned, you would have resources and medical treatments and those type of things to help you. They don't cure things, but they would be able to help you. So I think that's worth it. A lot of people did push it. Yeah, that's not fun. You can take on the form of any animal at will, but there's a small percentage chance that you will retain a random feature of the animal you become once you revert back to human. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Why not? Let's just push it for fun this time. I mean, you could end up with something horrible, like spines from a porcupine, or lizard skin on your face, or a tail. A tail would be pretty cool, actually. That'd be pretty cool. But I think it's pretty fun to be able to change into an animal. A lot of people push that. Yeah, that's kind of a fun one. Even though I wouldn't want it necessarily in real life, but you can supercharge either your vision or your hearing, but you will lose the other sense completely. Not just temporarily. Oh my gosh. So either have amazing vision and lose my hearing, or amazing hearing and lose my vision. I don't want either of that. Can you give me some actually good questions that don't totally suck? You don't pay taxes, but you are paid in stride gum. Like everything? Like paycheck and all that stuff? No, I don't want stride gum. Friends will come back for another season, but Joey isn't there. Oh, that would be so sad. Oh no. As sad as that would be, I would still love to see Friends come back for another season. Like, really, it's either Friends comes back for another season without Joey, or Friends just doesn't come back at all. Which I don't think it ever will, unless they do some kind of reunion thing. But, of course. A lot of people didn't push that. I mean, Joey is an awesome character in it, don't get me wrong. But, I'd still love to see it. You can travel the universe with friendly aliens and see things mankind won't see for another 1,000,000 years, but you would be the only human on board and you would never be able to go back to Earth. Ooh. I don't think so. Even though this would be amazing, an incredibly adventure, and friendly aliens. I mean, if I wanted to completely leave my life and get away, this wouldn't be too bad of a thing. You're traveling the universe, seeing the stars, with friendly aliens. But you'd also be the only human. You couldn't really have, I mean, you could have a family, but it would be weird. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd want that. A lot of people do want to escape from their lives. You can speak any language, but you can only speak the language you've last heard. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, actually, that could work well, because if you go traveling, then you would, like, say you go to China. You go to China, you could only still speak English, if you're an English speaker. You could only speak English, but then you could have someone say something in English to you, and then you'd be able to speak Chinese. So that could work out. Yeah, you can find some loopholes. That's pretty cool. I would do that. There's always loopholes. You'll have everything you've always wanted. That confused me. But you live only for 5 years. No, again, I don't want everything I've ever wanted. It would be awesome, but then there's no trying or striving or anything like that. And those are the same words, just different context. I'm so tired, and I am starting to get too much caffeine in my system at 11:45. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be up so late. You can make a single person love you for 20 years. I don't want to make anyone love me. But after those 20 years, you'll fail to get with anyone for the rest of your life. Does that include the same person? I mean, no, I'm not gonna push it because I don't want to make anyone love me. But does that mean no one will love you after that? Or just no one else? Either way, that's really creepy, making someone love you. You can make anyone you want like you simply by talking to them. Again, I don't want to make anyone like me. But you have to take a deep breath after every word you ever speak. Oh my gosh. No, again, it's good to have people. I mean, it's not nice to have people in your life that don't like you. But sometimes they stretch you. They teach you lessons about yourself, about humanity. And that can be a good thing. Okay, you get every video game in the world, but you can't play them. Nah, that sucks. That's stupid. I mean, I guess you could give them away. Give them to people who can't buy games, but you learn telekinesis, but your legs become numb. Ooh. So you kind of become like Charles Xavier in X-Men, except he's psychic, not telekinesis. I think that'd be pretty cool, because you could still, if you were telekinetic, you could move things around, you could maybe even move yourself around. Yeah, that's worth it. I mean, it would suck to not be able to walk again, but it would be awesome to have telekinesis. Can I push the button? Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people agree, and I think so too. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more. I don't want it to go too long, but I'm talking really fast now because I have a lot of caffeine. I don't usually have caffeine this late. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I just feel so weird right now. Anything your little heart desires, except music is gone forever. Heck no! I ain't gonna get rid of music, because that's not just for me. People out there need music, and I'm not gonna get rid of that. You get to travel to any fictional universes, however long as you please, and can return to Earth and travel to a different universe. You can only travel with one other human of your choice, and you can only interact with each other on Earth for the rest of your lives. Ooh. That's interesting. That could actually be kind of cool. Because if you traveled with a significant other, yes, it wouldn't be fun when you got back to Earth. You couldn't interact with anyone, but you could still find another world that you love and create a home there and still travel. But again, it would be a hard choice because you wouldn't be able to talk to your family or any of your friends or anything like that. But I think in a world where I didn't have family, that would be awesome. Because it doesn't say you can't interact with people from the other worlds. Okay, you can have Nah. Go away. You will know who let the dogs out, but you will never know who took the cookie from the cookie jar. Oh no! I don't really care who let the dogs out, but I want to know who took the cookie from the cookie jar. Was it you? You took the cookie from the cookie jar. No, I want to know who took the cookie. Because I worked hard to bake those. You can meet any celebrity, dead or alive. I don't really care that much about meeting celebrities. Certain ones, like certain YouTubers, yes, but I don't count them as celebrities per se. But they will act as if you are not there. Seriously, what are these questions? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna skip that one. Ooh, here's an interesting one. Kinda stupid, but interesting nonetheless. You get $100 for every breath you take, but you'll always smell rotting meat. Not smell like, just smell. Then again, rotting meat smells absolutely horrid. But I'm sure you could get some kind of nasal spray or something. I'm just trying to think of a loophole here. But that's a lot of money, and you could do a lot of good with that money. Like every breath you take. I don't even know how many breaths you take in a day. I gotta look that up. On average, a person at rest takes about 16 breaths per minute. That means we breathe 23,040 breaths a day. Times 100. So that's 2.3 million. That's a whopping amount of money per day. You could do so much good with that. I am totally going to press the button, even though I smell rotten meat. That's not fun. Can I push the button, please? Please and thank you. How many people did? Ooh, that was really split. Alright, here's a pretty good one, and I'm going to leave it with you guys. You have the ability to travel through time, but you cannot travel both ways. You must choose one way and stick with it forever. Oh. That doesn't mean you travel once and get stuck there. You could keep traveling, but you can't go back. Ooh, that's actually really interesting. Let me know what you guys think down below, because I don't know. I don't know if you'd want to go back in time, because you could, and you could just go back like a couple years at a time, but eventually you'd stop, I guess you'd have to stop going forward in time too, because the universe eventually will end. Okay, I'm gonna leave that with you guys. Let me know what you think down below. Would you want to travel into the future or the past if you couldn't come or reverse back? Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for putting up with my super caffeinated late night video. I hope you guys don't think I'm incredibly crazy after this. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you all. Stay amazing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Okay, I have learned my lesson. No coffee late at night. Bad idea. I'm not going to sleep.